All right. I hope we're live. Now, today's gym class is outside in my backyard. You know what? Honestly, I'm filming this on a beautiful sunny day, Tuesday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, and I kind of hope that nobody's watching right now. I mean, if you are, great, thank you so much. But I hope you're all outside playing right now, and that you're watching this video later because you're too busy outside enjoying the beautiful day. But if you're watching it live with me, awesome. Thank you. You might notice that I am dressed in some dirty clothes for two reasons. One, I've been doing a bunch of digging behind me. You see all that back there? I'm building something in the backyard. Going to make a patio back there. So Miss Farah and I were out here with shovels and rakes and stuff, and we were digging. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming to watch my class. Are you doing this outside, or are you in your yard, or are you in your house? Doesn't matter. So anyway, I got dirty doing all that digging, and then I thought, well, I'm going to be outside running around and crawling in the grass, so might as well leave my dirty clothes on so that I can just get them more dirty. And you know something? I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I loved to get dirty. Playing in the dirt was fun. Of course, Mom didn't like it because then I'd get dirt on stuff that she wanted to be clean. But I hope that you know enough at least to take your dirty shoes off before you go in the house, or make sure you brush yourself off before you sit down on the couch. Right? Mom's like, yeah, that's right, Sensei Dave. Clean up. So here's what I set up behind me. I've just got an open space because we're going to play in the yard. And if you're in your living room or inside somewhere, you can kind of make it up as you go. Pretend that your carpet or wherever you are is your yard, and then maybe go outside and play around. Now you notice I've got these cool boards here. These are big planks. We're going to use these to build the thing I'm building back there. Going to make a big box. But right now I'm going to use them to do some exercise on. I can balance on them. I can jump over them. Or I can just use to follow, right? To go from one end to the other. You know what's cool. I'll get in really close. But from one end of those boards to the other is 24 feet. So I've got a distance that I can use to measure what I'm doing, right? Do you have 24 feet where you are? Maybe if you've got a really big house. And maybe around your house, but we'll do that another day. Today we're just going to do some fun things with the board. Now, if you don't have something like this and it's not this long, here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine that you've got a bunch of boards strung out like that, or if you have some things, like we've done it with stuffed animals, that you can put them in a long line and just make up a line of stuff that you can jump over or crawl along, right, so that you have a little place that you can play. You can do that, okay? All right, but maybe later on when you go outside and play, you can do something, okay? All right, so here's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to warm up. Whenever you exercise, warm your body up. It's so important. It's the first thing we do. For grown-ups especially, but I would say for kids, warm your body up before you do any kind of exercise, right? So what kinds of things can we do to warm up? Well, we can swing our arms around. This is one of my favorite moves, this little arm spin. You've probably seen me do it before, right, Gabe? Yeah. By the way, if you're watching this and I haven't said your name, you can say hello. Miss Farah will let me know that you're here. She's, by the way, that's right now. All right, so spin your body around, get them nice and loose, make them floppy. Ugh. This way I get my arms loose, so when I start crawling around, they'll be loose and warm so that I won't get hurt. Good. Now, can you lift your knee up really high? Right? Pretend you're stomping on something. All right, let's pretend you're, I don't know, King Kong or Godzilla or some other giant monster, and you are stomping around in the city like this, right? Arrgh. If you feel like making some noise when you do it, arrgh. Stomping on a city, people are running everywhere. When I was a kid, I used to love to watch Godzilla movies, and I watched so many of them that I used to have dreams about Godzilla stomping around the town outside my window at night. Ugh. All right, so doing my stomps, picking my knees up high. stomping on the town. Oop, I just squashed the town hall. Oops. Sorry. All right, so I'm stomping. Maybe if you've got some stuffed animals around you, you could pretend they're like the people in the city, right? And you're stomping. Okay, good. That feels pretty good. Let's do some jumping jacks. Get your arms and legs moving. That feels pretty good, actually. You know what? I already did some exercise today. Are you still doing jumping jacks? And when I did my exercise class this morning at 6 a.m., I bet you were sleeping, I did 108 push-ups. Whew. Boy, was I tired. Okay, take a break. Now, let's do the first move, okay? So I want you to pick a track. I'm going to start from one end of my boards and go to the other end. Yours can be just as long as mine, or it can be a little, okay? And we're going to have a little race. I'm going to get down and do a bear crawl all the way to the one end and then back again, okay? So pick your space where you're going to do your race, okay? It's okay if yours is shorter than mine. You're probably going to beat me anyway, right? If you get done, you can write in the comments, done, and let me know you finished before me. Okay, so bear crawl. Remember, I get down on my hands and toes like this. Your knees can't ground if you're doing a bear crawl, right? I'm going to bear crawl down to one end of my boards and then turn around and come back. And when I get here, I'll be done. Are you ready? Set. Go. Going back. I'm done. Oh, you beat me. Okay. All right, you were pretty fast. Maybe you had a smaller track than I did. All right, let's try something different. This time, I'm going to jump side to side over the boards. So if I start here like this and I jump over, right, I move forward a little bit and then I jump over and over and over like that. And I'm going to go side to side across the boards until I get to the end, and then we'll stop there. Let's see who gets to the end of their track first. Now remember, if you don't have something that you're jumping over, you can imagine something. That's okay. See if you have a space that's 24 feet long. Yeah, if you don't, that's all right too. All right, are you ready? We're racing. Gabe, are you ready? I'm going to try to beat you this time. On your mark, get set, go. I'm done. Gabe, did you beat me again? I bet you did. Okay. All right, let's try this. Now I've got a really cool balance beam right here. So I'm going to balance and walk across my 24 feet. Now, remember what I said. You can imagine that you have a balance beam, but you got to walk on a nice line, one foot right in front of the other, okay, so you can show me that you're on the balance beam, okay? Real or imaginary. So I'm going to start on one end, and I'm going to balance across my yard. Hopefully I don't fall down. Let's see who can get there first. Ready, set, go. Oh, boy. Ha! I'm done. You know what? That was pretty easy. Let's go back again. Ready? Go. Oh, I almost fell off. I made it. Oh, that's good. You know what? Let's try something even more challenging. Are you ready for this? Let's combine the bear crawl with the balance beam. Wait a minute, Sensei Dave. How do I do that? Well, I'll show you. If you have an imaginary balance beam, you have to make sure that your hands and your feet are all on the same line. Okay, so watch. I'm pretending on the ground. I get down. Instead of crawling with my feet and my hands far apart, I put them one right in front of the other like this. And then I try to walk like this, okay? If you have something like a balance beam that you can use, watch how this looks. Now, I'll bet you I'm going to fall off a couple times. but let's give it a try. I get on my balance beam with my hands and my feet. Oh boy, and then I try to walk across without falling off like oh, like that. Whew. I rolled down my microphone. Let's make sure it's still working. Yep. So, can you go on your balance beam in a bear crawl? Whew, that's tough. You might fall over, but that's okay. What do you do if you fall over sideways? Right, you get back up and you keep going. All right, so I'm going to go across my balance beam the whole way. You go along with me. If you get across your room and you can turn around and go back, right, or go around a corner or something, so we can all go. We can go at the same time. All right, here we go. Whew. One hand in front of the other and one foot in front of the other, all in the same line. Let's see how long it takes me to get all the way across. It's 24 feet. Whoo-wee. Here we go. On my balance beam, hands and feet. Move it. I'm taking my time. Oh, it's wobbly. I lost. One of my feet fell off. That's okay. What do? You get back on and you keep going. Starting to feel a little better. I almost fell. I'm pretending I'm on a really tall building and I don't want to fall off. I'm almost there. I think I'm going to make it. I did it. Did you do it too? I bet you did. Nice work. Wow. That's awesome. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's do something really fun. I'm going to run around my house. I want you to run around your house. Now, if you're outside and you can't, maybe your house isn't a place where you can run around. So find a place that you can run around, okay? Maybe you're going from one room to the other until you come back, or maybe you're running around your yard. Whatever it is, I want you to run. When we all get to the end, we'll see who got first, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to run around my house. So you might not be able. Let's see. I'm going to go, and I'll come back over here. Let's find out if you can still hear me. This would be a good test of the microphone. All right, ready? You got a space where you're going to run? You got a space? I'll give you a second. Find a space. Okay, I'm ready to go. Oh boy. Let's see who wins. I bet you guys have faster legs than me, right? All right, ready? On your mark. Get set. Go. I gotta open a gate. And I am right behind Miss Farah, and here I come. I made it. I'll be really curious to see if you could hear me the whole way. Whew. Did you guys beat me? You were totally faster than me, weren't you? Yeah, I figured. You want to do that again? I thought you would. Okay. Let's try it again. But this time I left the gate open. All right, ready? Oh, no. You know what just happened? The wind blew the gate closed. Now I have to stop and open a gate. All right, ready? On your mark. Get set. Go. I got to open this gate again. Way around the patio furniture and back. Done. You guys all beat me again. You're so fast. That's awesome. All right. Well, that was fun playing outside. You know, another day we'll have to come up with some other things we can do. If we have great weather like this, we should get outside and play, go for a walk, enjoy the sunshine, the birds, playing in the dirt. Look at all that dirt I get to play in. It's awesome. All right, you guys. I really want to thank you for coming and participating in gym class with me today on this beautiful, beautiful day. get outside, have some fun, and get some exercise. I'm really glad you're here. Thanks so much for coming. Bye.